Ghee Mysore Pak. We have learned how to make this Mysore Pak, which is holes and it is nice and hard. Like a single thread, we are on the way to make this easy, soft Mysore Pak. Look at it, how it is separating from the sides into a nice lump. All you're going to do is pour this mixture into a mold. Look at how wonderful and beautiful these pieces are. Literally will melt in the mouth. One time a guy felt cheated because there were holes in the Mysore Pak. So the chef decided to make a Mysore Pak without holes. That is what is today's Ghee Mysore Pak. The truth is, guy loved Mysore Pak so much, but the Mysore Paks were hard. He wanted something soft, and chef was able to create a Mysore Pak that is soft and literally will melt in the mouth. Look at this, how beautiful it is. A lot of people underestimate cooking, but your patience, your willpower, your strength is all tested in kitchen. When you're making the sweets, you need to be very patient, and that's when you will get these awesome desserts. Here, the process is very simple. Same thing, we're going to take around 350 grams of sugar, and in this 125 grams of basin, that is chickpea flour, and this 500 grams of ghee. Any vegetable shortening you want to add, you can add. First, we're going to take chickpea flour. In this, we're going to make this into a batter by using not water but using this ghee. And rest of the thing we're going to incorporate while we are going to cook this. To mix all of this into a nice paste. This way, we're going to get this very nice and perfect. And also, when you mix it in the ghee, use a whisk and make sure that there are no lumps. Look at this. This is perfect. And we are on the way to make this easy, soft Mysore Pak. To make this Mysore Pak, we are going to add sugar, and in this add water. Make like the gulab jamun consistency. Look at this. Only the sugar has to get wet. And now I am going to increase the flame. We are going to make the gulab jamun kind of consistency, like a single thread, the soft. Let's cook this sugar syrup till you get that soft string consistency. Look at this sugar syrup. This is just like our gulab jamun syrup. When you make hard Mysore Pak, you want to have a thicker string. But this should be good enough. And now, here, the basin and the ghee mixture, we're going to pour it in this. Because of this ghee, it is going to come out excellent and perfect. Now, we're going to slowly cook this. And now we're going to increase the flame here. We're going to cook. But, here, on this, ghee is waiting. This one will absorb all the ghee. See, that is the quality of the chickpea flour, which you can also do it with maida. I'm going to show it another day. But you're going to cook this slowly and be very, very careful. Whenever you're doing these kind of sweets, always, do not talk to anybody. Pay full attention to what your cooking is. Otherwise, this can easily get burnt at the bottom. Now you're going to see the difference between hard Mysore Pak and the soft one. For the hard one, we're going to add really hot ghee. For this one, even the melted ghee should be good enough. And look at this. Now this is getting cooked and these bubbles are forming. Once the sugar, everything is emulsified, add very little by little. Add to this and keep stirring it. All you want to do is, you want the entire emulsification. And slow cooking will cook this chickpea flour from the raw stage. From the raw stage, this will get nice sweet flavor. You can see more and more bubbles coming. The bubbles keep coming, then add ghee like this. And this continuous process till this entire thing is absorbed. So whenever you love it, you keep eating, pretty much 60-70% you're eating the calories from the ghee. So it doesn't matter. Have small bites and that should be good. When they do this puja yajnam, how they add little bit into the fire, into this also, we keep adding little by little and just make sure it is very well emulsified. When I'm making this, it also reminds me of, making mayonnaise sauce. You need to be careful and keep adding this ghee little by little, at the same time mixing it, otherwise it will burn at the bottom. Perfect. Now you can see that these bubbles are forming. In the hard Mysore Pak, they form a lot, but in this, keep adding that melted ghee into this, keep scraping at the bottom, and this action will nicely emulsify the ghee into this. By in no time, the half kg of ghee will be mixed with 125 grams of basin. So look at this. This is 10-15 minutes of slow cooking like this will get rid of that raw flavor of the basin, and you will get a perfect tasty soft Mysore Pak. The entire thing is the sugar structure. If the sugar becomes hard, your Mysore Pak will become hard. The sugar is getting tough, but I'm going to make it soft. You're going to see how. Look at this. This is becoming like a Mysore Pak, but I'm going to add a little bit of milk in the last. Whatever the last leftover ghee also, I'm just going to add to this and mix it. You can see that the ghee is getting separated from this. We are going to add milk onto this. The sugar structure in this is, it's going to make it nice and crispy. We don't want that. We want soft. So we're going to add some milk, not too much. And look at the bubbles, because the sugar is absorbing the milk again. Again, you will see it is separating. In this, add some more, and again you want that soft texture what we had. The whole process, whatever we did, was to cook that chickpea flour. But now we're going to mix this well till this is nicely emulsified. So again, the entire ghee will be absorbed into this. Now you can mix. See, I kind of switch off the flame, and this should not be sticking to the hand. And a little more, 1 more minute, and this mixture is ready. Look at it, how this is trying to form a lump, yet this is very nice, beautiful. So in this last, just add little bit of leftover ghee on it, just mix it, and this will, look at it, how it is separating from the sides into a nice lump. Now all you're going to do is pour this mixture into a mold. This one will take long time to set. Now look at this mixture. This is, see, once this goes in, it won't stick except a little bit of oil. We're going to let this rest for 3 hours. The entire ghee is emulsified, and this looks like a cake batter. We're going to let this cool down for 3 hours, then we're going to cut it into pieces. This is super hot, but when this cools down, bring this down to room temperature, and then you will be able to cut them into small pieces. And look at how wonderful and beautiful these pieces are. They literally melt in your mouth, and they get, if you want to add, you can add saffron color. People add different kind of nuts, and there are many variations you can make with this soft Mysore Pak. Look at it, cut it nice pieces, and then they literally melt in your mouth. But always, they are very tasty, yet you need to understand how much of ghee goes into it. Make them at home and keep saying VahRehVah. And this soft Mysore Pak is another favorite of mine, and a little bit rich, yet it adds richness to your life.